Oga, we know what we are talking about. Don't be insulting the citizens of this country, then get brain past you.
Senate President Chief Godswill VERYDARKMAN, Your Excellency, sir, we welcome you back from the burial of Pope Francis in Rome, as you lead part of Nigeria delegation to Rome to attend the burial of the Pope. And also the interview where you grant, where you say that poverty is not a crime, and that poverty is a good virtue, where we say we as Nigerians supposed to fit copy and emulate the life of the late Pope Francis, as he lived and died as a poor man, where we say his entire net worth was just $100, and that is the kind sacrifice where we fit to make as a people. Well, Your Excellency, Senate President, coming from you, the number 3 citizen in the country, in a government where we say under 2 years of this administration, una don't turn your renewed hope into pushing Nigerians into more poverty and hopelessness, that statement is quite interesting. But Your Excellency, it go also good for us to fit ask you as our leader, since you want to give us the moral lessons from the life of Pope Francis. It good as we know the net worth of Pope Francis. So make we even ask una, if not be say na see finish, where be say una as Nigerian leaders una don't see us finish. Mr. Senate President, sir, what is your net worth? At least we know the net worth of Pope Francis. What is the net worth of the Senate President in Nigeria today? Shay, have you declared your assets according to the Code of Conduct Tribunal guidelines to declare assets as a public office holder? What exactly, how much be the cost of that travel where una carry the entire entourage wey come out from Nigeria go Rome? How much it cost Nigerian taxpayer for all of una wey carry una self go that burial? Where be say one person or two for fit go. The whole of that contingent, like say una been they go Olympic, how much it cost Nigeria to go? Can we have the level of transparency and accountability where be say Pope Francis said been they try to bring into the Vatican? How much exactly be the salary of a senator in Nigeria today? For Nigeria, the senator go talk say, our salary is about 700,000, it's about 900. How much exactly is the take home of a lawmaker in Nigeria today? From Nigeria taxpayers' money, it is still a secret. Where we say, if any senator even try to come outside, can't talk him, they will use the rod on top of that senator. But now the life of Pope Francis, not all of us with a copy. So since poverty is not a crime and it is a virtue we should commit to, Mr. Senate President, share you know what is poverty? Have you lived a life of poverty? And which other aspect of Pope Francis' life where you as our leader, as our Senate President, which part of his life you also they imbibe and they copy and you they put into practice? Senate President, sir, this is the convoy where they carry you as a Senate President since you come into office. This is the convoy that carries the Senate President. Abi, the poverty now for we, the citizens, now we be the subsidy for the rich. So make we the sacrifice, they live in poverty, while you live in luxury and affluence. So my dear Senate President, sir, do you know what is poverty? You were former commissioner in Akwa Ibom. You become 8 years governor. By 2015, you contested and went to Senate. On arriving Senate for first time, you became Senate minority leader. In 2018, you defect, say you dey go join Buhari to fight corruption in APC. As you join them to fight corruption, suddenly your own EFCC cases also disappear. 2019, you lost your re-election back to the Senate. You were made Minister for Niger Delta Affairs. Under your administration as Minister for Niger Delta, there is no kind of allegation when it comes to money laundering and other source of misappropriation, where we know here from the former NDDC boss, which is Dr. Joy Nunye. We not forget the issue of the hearing for House of Reps of Honorable Minister off your mic, where we said the former acting director or managing director of NDDC, Professor Pondo, say he faints. Till today, nobody hear anything. And then you came back now in 2023 and you have become Senate President. As Senate President, which part of Pope Francis' life you they use in your administration? Are there still checks and balances going on in this Senate, or the Senate under your watch has become an APC town hall? It has become an extension of the legislative arm of the executive arm of government. Where we say one senator come say that the 10th Senate is not opposition friendly. That is under your watch as you imbibe the life of Pope Francis. The Senate is not opposition friendly. What happened to Senator Natasha when she come out to raise allegation against you? In the spirit of Pope Francis, did you say you are going to recuse yourself of your position and let an independent inquiry be taken into those allegations, or you rather suspend and withdraw in security, stop in salaries? See, dear Senate President, sir, We not go fit they pick the part of Pope Francis life where you want learn, and then the one where Nigerians they go imbibe. It should be a total package. If you want to be the moral compass of the society, then it should begin with you, sir. You have to lead by example. Other than that, that statement is most unfortunate and disgusting and reprehensible. It is an insult to hardworking Nigerians where they work day and night for a minimum wage of 70,000 naira, when no fit afford to buy a bag of rice in this economy, for you to come and preach to us and tell us that poverty is not a crime. Well, Senate President, poverty may not be a crime, but poverty can be a precursor for crimes and criminality. And part of the reason why Nigeria they struggle with the high level of crime is due to the poverty, illiteracy, and bad governance that has been provided for by your class and leaders like yourself. The kind of reckless and irresponsible leadership when Nigerians don't suffer is why there is so much crime, due to the poverty that your government has pushed more Nigerians into. And then when somebody come talk, say, why will they go to Rome instead of go and visit people that have been killed in Plateau and the rest? They say, make it come apologize. So you people want to threaten all of us so that nobody go fit come speak up for Nigeria. May God help Nigerians. But Mr. Senate President, if truly you want to copy the life of the Pope, you go begin by building a free and fair election for 2027. That electoral reform, we go come visit you, so that as you study and follow the life of Pope Francis, you go follow him to reform INEC, so that we as Nigerian youth, we go fit in the spirit of Pope Francis' lesson, pick our leaders and ensure we get competent people who have the character of Pope Francis into office. May God bless you, sir.
Hello, fellow citizens of Nigeria. My name is Just Adito. I beg, it don't reach make we ask this question. Please, who did we offend in this country? Who did we Nigerians offend? How we take offend them? There's no point asking when did we offend. Now, who and how we offend them, we ask question now. Because the way this country is going now, it don't reach to ask that question. Most importantly now, this country needs Kanayo. All those people where Kanayo, they take the sacrifice. He has been using the wrong people. Oga Kanayo, for the love that you have for this country, and for the impactful impact that you have brought to the entertainment industry, please, we need you in reality now. Bible says there's a set time and there's a mean time. The time done, time batago. The time is now. Where they're supposed to put this country for Netflix, or Kanayo use our leaders do ritual for us. If not, somebody has the effrontery. You buy tickets. You carry entourage. You left the shores of your motherland called Nigeria, the former giant of Africa. As a matter of fact, the brain where our leaders supposed to be using to run this country, that is what content creators are using to create content and eating. There is a swap somewhere. Senate President, Senator Goodwill Akpabio, make I call your name correct. I no need to they say allegedly. I no there for that allegedly thing. Nothing where you fit do me. The worst where una fit do. Now he be say the appointment where we don't agree, say una go make me be the president's chef. Make her the cook for president. So that it go there easy for everybody to just be satisfied of this misbehavior. Una no say it's not possible. I no be APC, na APC wife I be. Last, I go say make I pack my load go election. Go contact me. So now, Senate President, on a normal day, if to say this country they okay, it not supposed better for you. And as this country still not on day okay, Senate President not supposed to better for you. So you of all people, you are preaching to us. You are saying that poverty is a virtue. Now, if somebody that wants to preach to us, they say live by example. Oga, now you be the highest, biggest politician, highest position with the highest record of insanity, criminality, everything. Make English no famous as they address you so. Now you, EFCC. Now you, sexual allegation. Don't forget, Nigerians never hear this one. Now you still be Vaseline. You don't forget Vaseline. Now you, your name, the assassination. Your name is in everything called bad for a reputable man holding a reputable position. I don't blame you. You see what my father has caused the whole nation. You see what the president has caused the whole nation. Look at the caliber of people that you put in power. Àwọn aláyé bàjẹ́ àṣírí. Àwọn tó yẹ kán ti fi rúbọ. You go bury Pope. Why didn't you donate all your looted funds, all the things where you don't steal, plus your houses, and donate it? The money will not take go bury Pope. Do you know how many schools it will build? Or how many oxygens it will buy in hospitals? Oga Akpabio. Oga Akpabio. Oga Akpabio. It cannot better for you. There's nothing where you fit tell us. It is obvious that you no get brain. How you take the Senate president now is more than questionable. When they are talking of poverty in Nigeria, it's not the same poverty they are talking about abroad. The poverty that we are talking about, are you trying to tell us that our country is not blessed or we don't have natural resources, we are not endowed, but we don't have access to public funds because of you greedy leaders? Pope died a poor man because he was contented with the little that he had. But you, anywhere where una see money, una go shook idea, una go do time. That's why it's easy for you to say that poverty is a virtue. Poverty get grade, it get classes, it get definition. The definition of poverty in Jerusalem, America, is not the same of definition of poverty in Africa. Oga, we know what we are talking about. Don't be insulting the citizens of this country, then get brain past you. On a normal day, if to say them the right exam to be Senate president, you know if he scored 2/10. You are the worst Senate president Nigeria has ever produced. Thank you to my father. See the kind of people where my papa they take climb ladder they go. Irresponsible people. People with no pedigree, class, and very shameless people. Oga Akpabio, that thing where you talk, it pass your mouth. You are humiliating with the poor. You are intimidating with the poor. You think we don't like money? Because you are a man with no integrity, no conscience, does it mean that you should come and tell the poor that it is a virtue not to be able to eat 3 square meals? So you are telling them that they should be contented with the level of poverty going on in this country. An intentional poverty caused by you politicians to keep the masses poor and at your beck and call, begging you for daily chick feeds. Oga Akpabio. Oga Akpabio. I reserve my remaining comments until the day when me and you see face to face. Now that day you go know say Dangbana Shoko, now original product.
The Igbos as well have something to learn from the Yorubas. What are these things you need to learn? 1. The Yorubas knows how to stoop to conquer. Number 1. Number 2. The Yorubas are good at striking deals, which to some certain extent, a lot of people consider them as betrayers. But no, in reality, they are not betrayers. They just know how to strike a deal. So, that is what I think the Igbos need to learn. You need to be good at striking deals, and at the same time, you need to learn to stoop to conquer, gradually. The fact is, Nigeria is neither in favor of any common man on the street, nor a particular region, as it is at the moment. That is the reality. Even the Yorubas, even the so-called Yorubas, and even with the Hausas, it's obvious. But the point is, in agitating for your own state, for your own country, there are ways to go about it that at the end of the day, you will get it without actually breaking a sweat. And what are these ways to go about it? The fact is, The agitation at the moment is centered on marginalization, is centered on underdevelopment, and a lot of other factors. So let's look at these factors. The Igbo land as it is at the moment, what is stopping it from industrializing? There's actually nothing that is stopping the Igbo land from industrializing. Seriously. Once there's unity of purpose, industrialization is just something you can achieve without breaking a sweat. And in regards insecurity, you quite agree with me to some certain extent that the insecurity you face to some certain extent is lesser compared to other regions. And it's still up to you. If you even want to expand and make this security better, you can operate just like other states or other regions are operating as a country on their own at the moment. They have security outfits that are catering for all these things. You can come up with all this and you can run it. And you ensure that. In regards to industrialization, you have a lot of billionaires among you. When you talk about maybe like facilities that are missing like port and whatever, at the same time, people can have private ports. You guys are capable, you can do that if you want to do that. And a lot of other facilities. And the last time I checked, a lot of the bills that are not even supposed to be presented to the House to make all these things available, I don't see them coming from your politicians. Here do we have a situation where some of your politicians, the governors or whatever, are performing below average. And at the same time, this concept of we don't belong to Nigeria, we want to go, one party saying that, another party saying we believe in one Nigeria, is even doing a kind of disservice to people like Peter Obi. Because the fact is, if your people say they don't believe in one Nigeria, then why are you coming to contest for the presidency of Nigeria? And let's look at this presidency. This presidency is nothing but ideally is supposed to be a person that represents all the desires and wishes of all regions without bias. The only advantage you can get out of it is born out of nepotism, which is the fact that you have a president coming from another region and he appoints his own people. And the fact is, irrespective of the people he appoints in different capacities, they are supposed to serve the general interests of Nigerians, not a region. So why are we thinking that the presidency is a deal breaker when it comes to progress, when it comes to development? Come on, let's not go that way. And let's look at what the agitation have yielded so far. The agitation have yielded nothing so far rather than a lot of havoc and more disunity. Disunity in the sense that it's making the Igbo man to be more hated. And at the same time, havoc in the sense that a region that used to be peaceful all of a sudden now is no more peaceful. But hey, the fact is when it comes to that, we still blame it to other regions and say they are responsible. But take it or leave it, whether they are responsible or not, you can actually borrow from the Yorubas as well. Like the Amoteku network. Have something good like that and actually works towards ensuring these things. You need to know that this is a gradual thing. And the last time I checked, Biafra has been declared almost 3 times. But has it come through? It has not. The last time it was declared in Finland, with a lot of other regions, with a lot of other states captured under the fact that they also belong to Biafra. That has succeeded also in giving a kind of, creating more hatred between the Igbos and most especially the Niger Deltas. That is what it has succeeded in doing. So in doing that, you need to capture these people with dialogue, with negotiations. Let your actions be the reason why people should rally around you and support you towards achieving what you desire for. Not like, let it not look like land grabbing like we're alleging some of the Fulanis to do or some of the other regions to be doing on other states. Because that is what it looks at the moment. So let there be dialogue. And if I must tell you the truth, a lot of these agitations, media propagandas is doing more disservice to you people. It's not helping. And the last time I checked, if you're thinking that there's going to be a point in time where you hold the government at ransom and they will have no option rather than to give you that. It's going to be very difficult, very hard, because the government will hardly bow to any pressure, the government of any world at this moment. And at a point in time, I begin to think you need to be accepted. If you think that the Western world will come in and they will intervene and they will give you your own region, the fact is there must be something bankable. There must be a kind of transaction that they feel that they will stand to benefit from your own region and your people far more better before they can come in. And when they even come in, I tell you, they can't pressure the government. The last time I checked, the government doesn't just obey anything that comes from your own region and your people far more better before they can come in. And when they even come in, I tell you, they can't pressure the government. The last time I checked, the government doesn't just obey anything that comes from the Western world anymore. The world is changing. So it's all up to you. Let's try to avoid a situation that resulted into the civil war in the past, because that is where I see all these things happening. And if you talk about even a kind of waging an unrest against the government, the fact is the government of Nigeria is still going to be at advantage, considering the fact that they have the resources and they have more clearance to import whatever they need to import to ensure that Nigeria is protected at all costs. So what I'm trying to say is you need to learn to stoop to conquer. One, you need to learn to strike more better deals. And you need to give this thing more time. It doesn't just happen all of a sudden. And it's not by so much agitation and a lot of it. Open up. Open up. That is what I'm trying to say. Give it time. Whatever is within your reach, do it. While you wait for the natural time to come for you people to go, if you must go. And at the same time, you can't be saying a different thing and your politicians are saying another thing. The last time I checked, your politicians are still receiving federal allocation. You still have them in ministerial positions in Nigeria. And at the same time, they're not even lending a voice in regards to all these things you're saying. So at the end of the day, it looks as if it's the common man on the street that is talking about all these things. And your governors, some of them are even performing below average. They don't perform optimally. What do you expect a situation where you can't even have a one-party system that reflects the generality of everybody in a region that wants to go on its own? So I believe there's more of an in-house job that needs to be done. Copy from the Yorubas. Seriously, once you address the in-house job, the other bigger picture comes naturally. That is what I'm trying to say.
Hausas massacre 73 Fulanis. You heard me right. Yes, they massacre 73 Fulani, and the source of this news is Hausa Magazine. This information was released on the 19th of April 2025, but the thing will not go viral because it's Hausa that did it. Because if the thing go viral, it go put more fear to the bandits. It go be like say Hausa people don't they wake up, but truly Hausas are waking up. You know, a lot of people always think they massacre their people more than Hausas. No, that is not true. Fulani militia massacre Hausa more than any tribe apart from Benue Plateau. But after those people, Hausas are the second largest people that have been unalived by this Fulani militia, if not the number one. But I'm saying they are number second because of my people, because my own people are being massacred on daily basis. Dozens of my people. But if we put it head to head, Hausa massacre may even be more than my own people, which I'm not really sure of that. So here is the story on how Hausas massacre 73 Fulanis. You know, because of the silent massacre that these people, this Fulani militia, this banditry and all of that have been massacring Hausa people. And the government are doing nothing to it. Nobody is talking about it. All we do all the time is blame Hausas, even when they are waking up. Now, what did the Hausa people now did? They now decide to take law into their hands. And they take law into their hands in a very good way. There is some group of Hausa youth that they are called Dan Sakia in northern part of Nigeria. And these people are fully Hausa. There is no one Fulani among them. And these guys are vigilante. I repeat, no one Fulani among them. You know why? Because Fulani don't join vigilante in northern part of Nigeria. You can confirm that Fulani don't join vigilante in northern part of Nigeria. I repeat, go and confirm that. So what did these Hausa youths now do? They come together as one. From northern Zamfara and from part of Katsina, they launched 7 coordinated operations and they eliminate 73 good Fulani bandits. Hausa magazine claim. So the truth of the matter is, if liberation of Nigeria want to start, it will start from the north and from the Hausa people. That is why they are trying as much as possible to enslave the Hausa tribe. Despite the marginalized, that those people are being marginalized, they make them feel, oh, we are one people, oh, we are same religion and all of that. Most of them are waking up though, but a lot of them are still sleeping. But I wish and I hope many Hausa will wake up and see the reality. So what do you think about this? Anyway, share your thoughts.
Topic goes John Hopkins University and he complained about the poverty situation in Nigeria, how Nigeria now has more poor people than China and Vietnam and the rest countries. Now, Sanwo-Olu picked offense in what Peter Obi has said, and according to Sanwo-Olu, Peter Obi is demarketing Nigeria instead of him to market Nigeria in international space. So Sanwo-Olu wrote out a reply to Peter Obi, asked a lot of questions. He said, why did they demarket Nigeria instead of fixing Nigeria? Why you, when you were governor, what did you do? How many schools did you build? How many hospitals did you build? You are comparing yourself to Tinubu. Sanwo-Olu blast them well. But you see, I would like to take us through it later, and then we'll come back and we'll treat the points that Sanwo-Olu raised, if he was right or he was wrong. Sanwo-Olu accuses Peter Obi of lacking the moral right to criticize Nigeria's poverty situation, citing his poor record in Anambra. In a rare intervention, the governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, on Sunday took on the presidential candidate of Labour Party in the 2023 general election, Peter Obi, claiming the former Anambra State governor lacks the moral right to talk about poverty in Nigeria. In a statement he personally signed, titled, Factually Addressing Mr. Peter Obi's Criticism of Nigeria at Johns Hopkins University, Sanwo-Olu accused Obi of contributing to the current poverty in the country and alleged that under him as governor in Anambra State, the menace grew astronomically.
So guys, I believe that you heard everything that played in this video. With the way things are going in country right now, it's only God that will help each and every one of us. So guys, that is the video you just watched. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys in my next.